Hello everyone, you're watching Voice News Network. My name is Pragya and today I'm joined by our in-house chef and also the CEO of Voice Group, Mr. Sudhir Anand. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Pragya, and thank you for everybody who's watching me. Welcome to VNN, our Zaika Ghar se program. Today we will be making chicken kadhai, and I'll give you some ingredients on that. But the specific recipe of chicken kadhai is being chosen today for the purpose of this weekend, today being Friday, and at the same time, everybody enjoys this recipe, which is a kind of a household recipe for Punjabis and I would say all Indians rather. So this is going to be a very simple, quick recipe for all these people who wanted to make this one and enjoy. So I will introduce you with the chicken recipe. First we have taken chicken leg and thigh, wash them, clean them and put them in the bowl. Then we have garlic, ginger and green chilies. Then we have green coriander, wash them, clean them, chop them and put it on the side. Then we have tomato puree. It's a fresh puree, fresh tomatoes were taken and then grind them. Then we have onions. We have chopped those onions. Nothing specific, just roughly chopped onions. Then we have red chili. We have garam masala, coriander powder, cumins, salt to taste. Then we call it haldi. We have then garam masala, house-made garam masala. So these are the ingredients which will be making chicken kadhai today, which is a very simple and clear recipe. Before we start that, I'll invite one of our very good friend, Mr. Sachin Narangji. He works in the insurance vertical, gives a lot of good values to the clients and consumers, and also gives a lot of tips what to do, what not to do. So welcome Sachin Narangji, please come.
Thank you, Sudhir ji. Hi, Pragya.
Hi.
So you carry on with the tips, Sachin ji, and I'll carry on with my recipe at the same time.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we have the chef at work. Meanwhile, I'll give you some good advice. When it comes to insurance for your homes, and if you're a chef and you enjoy cooking, the one thing you want to make sure you have is a fire extinguisher in your home. A fire extinguisher in your house will make sure that in case you have a kitchen fire and it goes out of control, instead of burning down the house, you just have a little fire extinguisher. You can buy it from any store. It'll probably cost you $20, $30, $40, depending on the type you get. But any basic one would help you, because if it's like an oil fire or something, throwing water at it may not always turn it off. So from an insurance perspective, I can tell you that we do hear of kitchen fires turning into big house fires. And to avoid those kind of events, it's always better to just invest in one little fire extinguisher, which you can buy in a Costco, Walmart, Canadian Tire, any of those types of stores. And of course, the food is taking place here and the cooking has begun, as we can see. So Sudhir ji is of course going to keep telling us what he's doing here.
So what exactly I have done, I have added some oil in the pan. We put the heat right now on the high flame, and we will just let this oil to melt and little simmer, little get it hot. So then we'll start adding our ingredients into this. So just wait for 30 seconds and see what happens. So we can see that oil is already heated. So we are taking a whole cumin, putting just a half a teaspoon, and let this be, we can see, so now a lot of activities is happening there. So the second thing what we are going to put in this one is ginger, garlic and green chilies at the same time. So we'll put first ginger and garlic and then the green chilies. Some people normally they put onion before the ginger garlic, but we want to put ginger garlic so that ginger garlic will be nicely cooked before we add the onions. So we'll be adding the onions. You can see it's roughly chopped onions. But we have to move this masala regularly because the heat is on the high flame. Otherwise it can. So we'll add more onions. As per the recipe, we have taken 2 big size onions, chop them roughly. So what I'm going to do, I'm adding very little salt, and we'll be adding the salt for the recipe later on. So this will help. I'm keeping the flame still at a high, but keep on moving the onion, garlic, ginger and green chilies. I can see it is now happening. I'm putting it the low medium and I'll add some water. Add very little water. So this will help not getting into the pan, all the masalas. So I can see this starting getting translucent. So we'll take just half a spoon of haldi, half a spoon of red chilies, half a spoon of jeera powder, and a spoon of coriander powder, and the garam masala again half a spoon. So we are done with our spices basically, but I'll add 1 spoon of salt. This will help making that masala and the aromas which will come in the chicken. Kadhai chicken, we don't make a paste of onions for the reason we can enjoy the onion with the chicken in a nice way. So this is kind of done. So I'll be adding some tomatoes with the puree that we have done. So I'm adding the tomatoes, which you can see, we can smell. Sachin ji can
Excellent smell.
feel the aroma of the masala and paste. So what I'm going to do, since we have added some tomatoes, I'll put on a medium high, not high, medium high flame, so that it'll start cooking properly. And I'll do one thing, I'll put the lid there so it start cooking little faster.
Preparation is key. That's what I've learned right now watching him cook. He came out prepared with everything laid out, and so going scrambling, that was excellent.
So see, it is very important, Sachin ji, since you are from the insurance vertical industry, you do lot many things, and you know how important it is to organize. Even when you're dealing with the client, you have to have all the details, informations, so that you give them a proper quote and give them the best of the rates.
Yes. So one of the things we always appreciate is seeing organized people like Sudhirji, where he's able to organize not only his food, even his insurance affairs. When it comes to insurance, you can reach me at 416-278-5100. That's for your home insurance, your car insurance, your business insurance, even if it's a restaurant. And at the same time, the key thing is, first I'll let him complete. And then I'll
I'm just adding some water, just little water, which I'll keep on adding time to time, so that the masala I'm making doesn't stick to the pan and it cooks nicely and clearly. So this is nicely happening. Sachin ji, you carry on please.
So as I was saying, the key thing is being organized. So whenever you call us for your insurance, whether it's for your car insurance or your home insurance, and if you want us to give you the best prices, It's always best when you have all your facts together. So for example, do you have a mortgage? Do you have any tickets? Do you have any claims? When you tell us that history, we're able to get you the best prices. And being a broker, we shop the market and we can get you the best prices amongst many different companies that we represent. The smell is excellent right now.
Yeah, aroma is good.
I'm getting more hungry, although I've just eaten.
So the last ingredients I'm trying to put this is a plain yogurt, which is just 2 tablespoons, nothing more. I'm lowering the heat to medium low and let it simmer for another few minutes, couple of minutes rather, and then I'll add coriander leaves, not all of them, very few of those, so that the aroma of coriander leaves also gets into the masala. So we'll just wait, we'll come back in 2 minutes. In the meanwhile, you have any more tips to tell the audience?
For any insurance needs, we are right here, whether it's your home, car, life, health insurance, dental insurance, any kind of insurance. Even if it's a restaurant, we insure anything that's a business that in Ontario. So in the province of Ontario, any kind of insurance, you can reach me at sninsurance.ca and number again 416-278-5100. And
how about the long-term and short-term illness, critical illness?
So critical illness is a very important insurance, especially if I would say you're an individual who is a single professional. It covers you in the event of you ever getting a major critical illness, such as a life-threatening cancer, heart attack, stroke, kidney failure, a whole long list of diseases or illnesses that can happen. You will get a lump sum. So let's say you bought a $250,000 policy, you got hit with one of the illnesses, the insurance company will pay you $250,000. What you do with the $250,000 is entirely up to you. You could go buy a boat, you could buy an investment property, you could use it for your medication. It's entirely up to you. So any questions regarding any of the policies, critical illness, disability, travel insurance, even if you have parents coming in from another country and they need a super visa, anything of that sort, feel free to reach out to me, 416-278-5100.
So you heard Sachinji talking about all those important aspects of the insurance. I'm adding some coriander leaves in the masala, and since I put this thing on a lower heat, masala has started oozing the oil. So it is almost done before we add our chicken into this. So as you can see, our masala is ready. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to add a chicken with this. So make this kadhai chicken. Oil is oozing out. You can have a clear picture of the oil oozing out from here. So this is the legs and thighs. We have taken full leg pieces, but we made thigh into 2 pieces. So what I'm going to do is I'm mixing this masala with the chicken. And as you know, chicken has a lot of water. So we are not going to add any water into the chicken. And since we are making a kadhai chicken, but it will be little crazy if we add the water. So I'm going to leave this for 10-15 minutes at the low to medium heat and cover this one. So our actually recipe is ready. Now whatever the system has to work, like heat has to work with all the masalas and chicken together, it is going to cook it properly, and we'll come back to you in the next 10 minutes. So as we see, our chicken is ready to serve. So what I'm going to do, I'm serving this chicken in a bowl.
Smells very delicious.
Yeah, the aroma is very nice, which everybody in the office is feeling. This is something is deliciously cooked, and I'm happy for that. So I'll put some coriander leaves to have that taste and show you how delicious this looks, how nicely this looks and tastes delicious. Thank you very much.
Guys, I must add, Sudhir has an amazing hidden skill which I didn't know of. He's an excellent cook, and that food smells really good. And the next thing we're going to be doing is grabbing and eating that up really quick.
And tasting it. Thank you.
Thank you.